Hello everyone, this is TF2 is for you, bringing my first ever video on this channel. I just want everyone to know that this channel is going to be mainly for TF2, but I might do some other stuff in between. But anyways, I figured to start us off, I'd do something with the Scout. Him being the first class in the thing. You know, the thing where it's like, choose class, and it's like, he's first. You know? No? Whatever. Anyways, today I'll be doing the top 5 Scout weapons that I personally used. This list is based on my opinion, so don't take anything I say to heart. It's just strictly my opinion. Anyways, let's dive into it. Here at number 5 we have the Backscatter. For those who don't know, the Backscatter was added during the end of the line update with the 2 little ammo drums in the side kind of making it look like a... It's known for being kind of like the knife for Spy, except for the Scout, with it having minus 34% clip size, minus 20% accuracy, no random crit hits, but doing a mini crit when fired at the back. I personally don't use this weapon all that much because, as a scout, I like to get up in people's faces and wreck shit, not sneak behind and casually take them down with them not even noticing. Don't get me wrong, it's a great weapon. Hell, even the sound it makes is freaking awesome. But I never find myself as a scout in the back of the enemy lines. So that's why the poor Backscatter is at number 5. Coming in at number 4 we have the Soda Popper. The Soda Popper is a part of the number 1 fan set, a set mainly used to be jumping around like a bunny on cocaine. The Soda Popper in particular has plus 50% firing speed, plus 25% reload time, but has a minus of 66% clip size, leaving you with only 2 shots. Although, you build up hype as you run, and with a click of the Alt Fire button, you turn your gun purple and have the ability to perform multiple air jumps. The reason this weapon is so low on the list is because of how situational it is. I mean, the firing speed and like the reload time is great, but when am I ever going to use my jumps? Besides on Death Run. I mean, seriously, it's not a bad weapon, but I would rather have the rest of my clip back than just multiple jumps in the air. Maybe I'm not giving this weapon enough love, but for right now, at this very moment, I don't much care for it, leaving it at number 4. Stopping in at number 3, get it? Stopping? Shortstop? No? Screw you. Number 3 is the Shortstop. The Shortstop, one of my most expensive scout guns that I never use. Yes, you heard me, I do not use the Shortstop. Even though the Shortstop is a great weapon, I don't use it. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for not using it. With a bonus heal of up to 20% and only 4 shots, the only downside to this weapon is that you get pushed back from air blasts and damage. And to be honest, if you're taking damage and getting pushed around as a scout, you're doing something wrong. The Shortstop in my case isn't good or bad. It's meh. And meh is alright if you ask me. The silver medal has to go to an all-time favorite of mine, the Babyface's Blaster. Remember when I said the Soda Popper was a rabbit on cocaine? Well, the Babyface's Blaster is essentially like that, except instead of a rabbit on cocaine, we've got a jaguar on cocaine, running straight at you with a gun. Yeah, I'd be shitting my pants too if I were you. The Babyface's Blaster is my favorite gun to mess around with. It has a minus 10% movement speed at the start and has a minus 34% clip size. But as you damage players, you build up speed. And at full speed, you're so fast that you can challenge Sonic the freaking Hedgehog to a foot race, and you would win. I am not even joking. The only downside to this amazing upside is that when you double jump, it takes out a significant amount of speed. So, to even things out, I like to pair it up with the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol, which prevents all fall damage. So, I don't have to use my double jump. And it works really, really good. I mean, even if you're looking at the downsides only, The minus 10% movement speed can be easily made up with a couple of shots from a bat. And as for the clip size, it won't really matter. When you're going as fast as you are with full speed, you're only going to get in at least 2 to 3 meat shots before other players turn around and you run away like the bitch you are. I love this gun so much because it's so fun to fuck around with. That's why it's at number 2. If you're at all familiar with the term process of elimination and know just a bit about TF2, you'll know who just stole the cake. So, without further ado, I present... You know what? I'll let Scout present this one. Scout?
I'm a force of nature. Bonk!
Yup, the force of nature. The force of nature has got to be my favorite scatter gun by far. I just find it so useful in every situation. The force of nature, or FAN, has a 50% faster firing rate, knockback on the target and shooter, plus 20% bullets per shot, but has a 10% damage penalty and only holds 2 shots. That's it. Seriously. Now I might hear you say, what the hell? You praise the force of nature, but you do not like the soda popper? Explain yourself! Well, I like to think of the force of nature as the soda popper's cooler older brother that the soda popper always tries to be. I mean, who's ever going to use 4 double jumps? The force of nature takes away those 4 double jumps and adds something useful. Knockback. Seriously. Usually played with on hail, this thing knocks back the target and the player. So, if someone's chasing you down, just turn around and shoot them twice. No problem. No questions asked. If you want to get on a high surface but the double jump misses it, while you're in midair, shoot the ground with this little gun, giving you a 3rd double jump. That's right, a 3rd double jump. Without any consequences. I'm looking at you, Atomizer. Jeez, it's killed me so many freaking times, I can't even stand it. Anyway, the force of nature is just so useful. I like to pair it up with the Sandman. Stunning targets and shooting them twice usually kills all classes in one hit. That's why the force of nature takes the cake on this one. So, if any of you agreed or disagreed, say it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and give me feedback. Everything is always appreciated.